Hello guys, welcome back to another tutorial for Filmophone.cz. Today we will have a look at this effect. We can call it text reveal because there is a text revealing on some old paper. So we have some text here. Everything is three-dimensional. There is a text revealing. Yeah, it's very easy to follow tutorial and only simple effects, so don't worry if you are not skillful in After Effects, because everything is done inside After Effects only. So let's get started. I will delete this file, delete, yes, and this composition because we don't need it. All we need is this paper texture or any other paper texture. I choose this one because I like its structure. It is downloaded from have a look, cgtextures.com. cgtextures.com. You can just choose whatever category you want. Maybe it's not revealing on a paper but on a stone or whatever, but you can choose paper and find the paper you want. This seems to be very similar to my paper, so just choose whatever you like. Okay, so let's get started. We will start with taking this, or no, let's start by creating new composition. You can use this icon and click on it, or just composition, new composition, and write text. We can leave it 1280 720, fine. Maybe frame rate, I will change frame rate to 24 because that's a frame rate I'm capturing this video, and duration 10 seconds is fine. Hit OK, and that's it. This is a place for our text we want to be revealed. So take this text or type tool, click and write Filmophone. I know this is really weird, but this is caused with this high number of strokes, so make it 0, but I need to select my text first and then go to 0, and here you can see, not really clear, but I will change the color. Our text, I will change the Cabana book to Cabana bold, and maybe scale it up a little bit. Fine, that's fine. Filmophone, yes, nice. And maybe not only Filmophone, but I will write Filmophone.cz because you need to remember this awesome site, of course. Scale it down, and this is our text. Fine, it's finished. Take this pre-comp we have just made and drop it into this icon which creates new composition. Now we have a new composition called text2 and our text composition in it. We can press Ctrl and K to reveal composition settings and change the new composition name to for example final comp. Yeah, okay, and that's it. We have final comp. This is this exact comp and our text pre-comp in it. Now we take this paper texture and drop it into the composition, and we are almost done. but it doesn't look like it's written on a paper, and we need to achieve this effect. So first of all, I will change the text color from black to some dark blue. So go back to our first composition, just double click on it, and now select our text, go to fill color icon, and take this some blue, and very blue, something like this. Yes, this should be fine, and we can close this composition. So we are back. It's sorry, it's blue. I know it's hard to see, but it is. Change it to full, and we will just change the transfer mode from normal to classic color burn. Almost nothing happened, but when we lower the opacity by hitting T and reveal the opacity parameter, so we can lower opacity, and now we can see the paper structure in our letters. That's exactly what we want. Maybe the color is not exactly the right one. Maybe it should be a little bit darker, but that's okay. We can leave it like this. But it's not okay. So we need to add some effects to it. So go to effect, this window, and let's add turbulent displays. Effect and presets, because I don't know exactly where it is. Turbulent displays, great, and drop it in here. And now we have nice wavy text, exactly what we don't want. Now let's change the numbers or parameters. The size is really big, so let's decrease it to maybe 4. Yes, and something like this. So 50 was not okay, 17 looks good. You know, it's a little bit irregular, but that's exactly what we want. Before and after. You see? Before and after. Well, now we have the text on a paper. And now let's do the reveal actually. That's why you are watching. So the reveal will be made with help of 3 new effects. The first one, let's add roughen edges effect. Roughen edges. Yes, and this effect, when I take the border, you see what's going on. You see? Nice. It does this effect. Reset it. Next effect we will use is simple choker. You can write it here, simple choker. It's here, or just right click on this effect control window and choose matte and simple choker, and choker does this effect. It chokes the letters. 0 for now. And the last one will be blur, fast blur, which just blurs the text. And now let's keyframe the reveal. So let's start at frame 0 and let's go, I don't know, somewhere in here. 6 seconds maybe, we will see. And hit border, hit border stopwatch, hit choke matte, maybe, yes, 0, and hit blurriness. Now go to text, select it, and hit U, and it reveals all the keyframes and nothing else. Just take the keyframes. We can go somewhere where we want our text to be revealed. Maybe this place, or I set 6 seconds before, so go to 6 seconds. Yeah, that's okay. And press F9 to have ease keyframes. So it goes slowly to this point. And now we need to make it invisible. So let's say 50 for roughen edges. Yeah, something like this. Now simple choker makes it even smaller till it disappears. So let's say 40. And blurriness, let's say 20. So now when I scroll, you see it starts with these blue places and they go to the final text we have made. That's it. So the text is revealing fine, and now we need to make that 3D effect. So we will need to select both of them, hit F4 to have ability to switch it to 3D. It's done with these little cubes. And now layer new camera, 35mm, it's fine, hit OK. So we have camera in our scene. And layer new null object, we make it 3D as well, and this null object will take care about the camera movement. So hit enter to be able to rename it and name it cam tracker and parent the camera to that null object. Fine, that's fine. Let's go to some place for we need to see the final result and hit R to reveal these rotation options and find some nice angle. So I don't know, let's move it like this. It's too much, maybe 50, 57 should be okay. What about this? Maybe 45, yes. And what about 19, for example? Yeah. You see these parameters. I will choose this one. It's Z and it goes close to the text, somewhere around here. Yes. And now select the cam tracker and press Shift P to reveal position. I did Shift P because I want to be my rotation tools be revealed, stay revealed. If I hit P only position will appear and not rotation. And now you see this is our animation. So let's go, for example, in here. So this is our place to start. So hit keyframe and move it to the beginning. While holding shift, it snaps to the beginning. And now let's go to the end and dot CZ. Why not? Fine. Okay, so our animation is done actually. The camera goes, the text starts to appear, and we can see. Fine, nice animation. Of course, you can switch this motion blur button to have some motion blur in it, but I will not do it now. Maybe for the render. Yes. And now it's a little bit flat, and I would like to have it more three-dimensional. So let's enable camera depth of field. So camera options, depth of field on, and it's you can set the focus distance with this number, but sometimes it's a little bit difficult to find that exact place. So I usually do this, that I set the aperture to a really high number, maybe 150, and then I use this focus distance. While holding shift, it goes in higher values. So I want my shot to be focused at this place, and now decrease the aperture to, let's say, 50. Maybe it's too much. 30. Yes, 30 should be fine. And now it's a little bit more natural, let's say. Yes. Actually, it's up to you what you like, of course. And we are almost done. Only we need to do is to put the text in the beginning, as you see in the preview in the beginning of this tutorial. So let's make another composition, which is text 2. Leave it as it is, doesn't matter, and write down, maybe change this color to white and Cabana Ball to Cabana Book, and write some text here. Some text here. Yeah, make it a little bit smaller. And this, I'm not sure if you can see with the transparent background. So I'll switch it to black with this. Yes, some text here. Now I need to switch it back to transparent background for a moment, because I need to duplicate this and make some strokes. So hit enter, rename it to stroke, hit OK, and now the stroke color is set to black. That's what we want. And now with this parameter, you set the value you want to use. I like something like this, for example. Yes. Okay, and now we can move back to our final comp. I can close this. So we are in final comp, and we have text 2 pre-comp, and just drag it into our composition and make it 3D as well. So it's now it's laying on that paper, but it's easy to change. Just hit S to reveal scale, and maybe say 25, I guess, but it's no problem to change it later. And then take this rotation tool and find the angle we want to rotate. So it's X, and while holding shift and dragging, it snaps to exact angles. So 0, 45 and 90. Yes, that's what we want. Now go to the beginning, hit V, and place the text somewhere we want have it. Maybe somewhere around here. Well, now we need to point our camera to this new text. We will not use this camera tracker because it would be a little bit difficult to make it. We will use camera rotation options, which is much easier. So, first of all, find the place where the text is revealing. Let's say this time, and set all these parameters and set the keyframe and make it F9, so easy ease, and go to the back, to the beginning, and set the camera to be looking at the text. So something like this. So we actually don't need this Y rotation, maybe a little bit of Z rotation should be okay. Hit Y rotation in here. So all keyframes in Y rotation are selected, and hit delete because we don't need them. And now we have this animation, some text here, the camera goes down and our text starts revealing. Fine. The last thing we can do is just setting this text number 2 with this rotation tool and rotate Y-axis a little bit, something like this. And maybe we should animate the depth of field as well, because it's out of focus in here. Or just move our text to the place where it is in the focus. It's somewhere around here, and make a little bit smaller. So hit S and say 23. Yes, and now some text here, and we go down. Now we have problem with this transparent background, but it can be easily solved. Just press layer, new, solid. Take this color picker and pick some color around here and put it just into the bottom of all layers. And now we have some endless background, and we can go down. It's a little bit cold, I don't like it, so let's add new adjustment layer, new adjustment layer, and we will do just a simple color correction. First I just select this layer, hit enter and write color correction. Yes, and now add photo filter, some warming filter, this one, and say, let's say 65. It's too much. 50. It's 50 50 should be okay. I like this contrast between the warm tones and the cold tones, which is yellow and blue in this case. It's always good to have it. Fine. And now the last thing we need to do is create some vignetting, which is very natural for this close-up. So layer, new, solid, make it black, call it vignette, put it under the color correction, for we want it to be color corrected as well. Take this mask tool, choose ellipse tool, double click on it, so we have perfect ellipse around our inside our frame, and hit subtract, then hit F to reveal feather option. So let's say 250, and make more space here. Yes, and set it to classic color burn. So hit F4 to have this option, classic color burn. And you see we need to lower the opacity. So hit T and do, for example, something like this, 71. Of course, you don't need to use classic color burn, but I like it for this case. Maybe you can use just overlay or multiply, or you can leave it normal, of course, but I like classic color burn now. I'm not sure, but I think we are done. Well, it takes time to render because I'm capturing the video, but believe me, it's finished. So as you could see, it's really simple effect, very easy to follow. So I hope it was useful for you, and you can make some improvement for your own graphic work or whatever. And stay tuned for another tutorial. Probably it will be converting 2D frames to 3D space. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any question, just let me know. If you see some effect in my videos you want to be explained, just let me know. And thanks for watching. This is filmophone.cz, and this was text reveal tutorial.